Lauria Medical is a practice that started about 12 years ago, focusing on male enhancement. Now, what does that involve? When it comes to male enhancement or penile enlargement, which includes the shaft gland scrotum, what we do is we enlarge it regarding increased girth. We lengthen it, right? And then we can do a combination. We can do girth and length, depending on what the patient wants. And that's our specialty. Patients seek out male enhancement, but they're nervous about the process. For example, if you were to search for male enhancement, you'll see plenty of surgical options, but patients are afraid of that. They're scared of getting cut, and that's understandable. We understand. However, if they find me, they see that I provide a minimally invasive, non-surgical approach where we inject permanent filler, right? So if we inject permanent filler, what it does, it stimulates collagen production, and you wind up with an enlargement with your own natural tissue, and it's all done by injection. What is new is that we're developing lengthening techniques. For example, if one were to ask for a request of penile lengthening, for example, flaccid lengthening or erect lengthening, we develop what's called the LEAP procedure. And that procedure involves placing a silicone sleeve, okay, and it's in the shape of a C. And we basically, let's say here's your shaft and glans. We basically make a small incision here, slide it under, okay, and put a couple stitches there, and that keeps the penis extended outward. So it's a nicer appearance in the flaccid, because every guy knows they don't like to shrink down to nothing. So this tube prevents the penis from shrinking, which is good, so they get a 24/7 good look. Plus, if we can pull the penis, if there's some stretchability, that's where we can get an increase in erect length.
Right.
By, again, simply placing the sleeve under the skin. A couple things. Number one, when we talk about permanent filler, right, we'll talk about the permanent filler, what the differences are, and the sleeve and what the differences are. The permanent filler is permanent, right, which is good. Plus, it generates your own natural collagen. The other alternative is temporary filler that does not generate collagen and dissolves after 1 or 2 years. And I tell patients jokingly, you might as well sell the house and the farm now. It's going to be so pricey, it's so expensive, you know. But when they find me, honestly, okay, my fees I think are reasonable, but it's permanent for the rest of their life. Okay, so it's a great investment. That's how I look at it. So that's the comparison between my filler, which is permanent, versus what's out there, temporary. When it comes to lengthening, there's really not much out there. For example, there's a technique where you can cut the suspensory ligament that's in the pubic area. Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, we offer that now because we're following this Italian physician in Italy. He has done several hundred procedures with a change in the technique of the suspensory ligament, the traditional way of doing it. He seems to be getting consistent results. Now, the reason why I do not like suspensory ligament cutting is because of the years of poor results. I said, I don't want anything to do with it. However, the study that's coming out of Italy is showing some promise. So we're duplicating that now, okay? And we're offering that suspensory release for erect lengthening because of the fact the technique changed and it works. So that's that part. So it is surgical. There is a way to lengthen the penis by cutting the suspensory ligament. Now, what about this tubular thing that we're talking about, right? I put this tube in and so forth. There is a tube on the market now, okay? It's thicker. It does double duty. It does length and girth. Now, that feels a little bulky under the skin. That's my opinion about that device, and patients also reflect that. However, my device is very thin. It's supposed to do length only. The girth part is from the filler. The length is from the tube. Therefore, it doesn't have to do double duty, so it means it could be thinner with the sole purpose of keeping the penile shaft extended. So it's a perfect marriage between filler with collagen production for girth and the length sleeve, we call it, the silicone sleeve, for length. When you get this treatment, it changes people's lives. It really does. And it starts from the top down, okay? The guys feel great, okay? I had a guy my patient.
That's how well you know them.
That's right. And we did a LEAP procedure yesterday, and he was so happy. He saw the result right there, because when you put the tube in, you can see what you look like.
It's immediate.
Right? That's exactly. And he was ecstatic. I mean, before he even had this done, because I did filler on him, he says it changed his whole life. You know, his confidence, his self-esteem, he feels so much better about himself, really. We look at a shrunken small penis as a detriment, as a hindrance to our life, in a sense. A lot of men think about that a lot. It's as simple as that. So this takes them into a different world, really. A world of confidence, let's say. A couple things. I mean, you can go to lauriamedical.com. The website has a lot of information. Also, if you call the office, we have consultants that can give you a lot of information as well. In addition, we have Tuesday night group calls where we'll have, let's say, 50 people on the line at one time.
Wow.
Right? I'll speak, give a little kind of lecture about what we do, and everyone has a question answer session time. So they get asked 3 questions each, and we go down the whole list.
Wow.
And it's very educational. It's really phenomenal. I mean, they could probably do consultations. That's how educated they are, honestly. Okay. The phone number's on the website. Go to the website, lauriamedical.com, and everything pretty much is there. I hope that more men learn about this because they don't know about it. It's hard to get the word out. You know, sure, we can put billboards up and do all these things.
Right.
If men understood what we offer, okay, I'm telling you, it would just be a wonderful thing for the guys. You know, women get everything done, right? From head to toe. They get everything done, no problem. Okay? Well, what do we have as men? Right? Usually we want some hair on the head and our penis is bigger, right? So this is not an unknown thing. So the bottom line is that we want to get the word out to the men. Say, hey, we could do something here. Okay? It can enhance your relationship. It can reignite your love and, you know, passion for your wife or partner. And it's just a wonderful thing.